They told a dog, yeah, they said dog till you start having sex with dog. He came out, rock, rock. We let him go, man. We let him out the house, man. I said, oh, God.
Welcome to those of you. Yes, we're in the fourth inning with nobody out. Leading off the inning, Adrian Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
All right.
And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. Such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Walker's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Scott Van Slyke as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers, 18 driven in. And there's a base hit on the line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-1. In now, Dwayne Bonds. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
He said he knew we were stealing, man. He said, man, that's fucked up.
Here it is. Lifted down the line in left.
Oh, you know we just did. That man said, Lawrence said that man know when the hell to stay away.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, one away. It is Curtis Granderson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Very.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Wow.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2002 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for route number 2.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
You can't. I didn't take any juice.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulled high in the air.
Get out of there.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Just missed with a breaking ball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Into the box now, Justin Turner.
Woohoo!
First pitch coming. And this one's in the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Line drive to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Stepping in, Corey Seager. Ready, here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. Our score remains 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting slugger and USC product Lucas Duda settles in to start out the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side. Puig is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The pitcher, Steven Matz, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. d'Arnaud leads off first with 1 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Slyke is there. 2 gone. Next for the Mets, Neil Walker. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. A great job of going first to third on that ball, and now Showtrack tells us here he really did utilize his wheels to make that play happen. It's pretty evident that a slower runner might have found a much different fate if he tried to take the extra bag on that. here's Yoenis Cespedes. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now in the box, Adrian Gonzalez. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
With that.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was the 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now batting, Dwayne Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Seager calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Kershaw looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Skied into straightaway right. Bonds on the move. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Van Slyke. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Missed with a slider. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Kike Hernandez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. count. Now a ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this 1-2.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Jerry Blevins will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 39, Jerry Blevins.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1-1 count to Puig. Blevins has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Pedro Baez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pedro Baez.
Here's the 3rd baseman, David Wright.
Leading up for the net, 3rd baseman, David Wright.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1 on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Van Slyke is there. One down. Here's Lucas Duda now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now the pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hard liner to center field. Gutierrez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Forsythe has a play, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Into the box, Justin Turner. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Here's Franklin Gutierrez. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
The 1-0 delivery. Line drive.
Oh, no.
Left. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Here's Adrian now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Upset with the 0-1. Chopper foul. Here's the 0-2. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 2. Adam Liberator is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Rosario will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Liberator, 6'3" left-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners off for second. Hot shot down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Hansel Robles will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Run. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Row, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball play.
Behind 0-2 now. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did that.
They'll try again, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Blowing it by a guy. That ball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
2-3.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As he'll take a look at ball
275.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Eating every day and everything with hamburger and hot dogs, you're not going to gain nothing. You're just going to use the bathroom.
The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
1 out, nobody on. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Andre Ethier will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 11 home runs and 43 RBIs. And there's a swing and a miss by Ethier. He falls behind 0-2 now. Ethier tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Comfort thing, maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And now a swing and a miss as Ethier becomes a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And now is Yasiel Puig. No balls and 1 strike. Van Slyke is off at first with 2 away. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. One and 2 now. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 3. Josh Fields is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dwayne Barnes. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Set and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Puig is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In is Curtis Granderson, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Fields, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, David Wright, as he lines it out to center. Gutierrez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Los Angeles came through when it mattered in the 9th on the winning hit. Adam Liberatore wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Josh Fields records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's fate attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safe.
JD Davis to strike out, man. Yeah.